Mr. Mature. Today we are going to go through a little bit of a core activation or core stability work. Depending on the level that you're at, it's going to kind of differ what the focus is. A lot of times with low back stuff, we really need to just get those core muscles active again just to help stabilize all of those movements that we are going to do. This should stay stable while everything else is moving. That is typically the goal. If you look at low back stress, typically this is moving too much, whether it's side to side, up and down, all of those different things are happening. So we need to get all of this active and just stabilizing our trunk again as we are working. These are going to be a couple of my go-tos. There are so many more core exercises out there than this, and especially depending on what is going on with the back. If it's going to be a little bit more of a rotational deficit, we can add in some more rotational core exercises that we definitely have out there on our YouTube channel. For a lot more core stuff, definitely check it out there. But we're going to go through kind of my 4 favorite ones that we are going to go to. The first one is just kind of different grades of just core activation. The big goal with this one is that we are going to keep this nice and stable, and we're going to be able to breathe. The breathing is the very important part of this. We don't want to just use our diaphragm to just have it flat down and just create this pressure within our abdomen to create stability. We actually want to be able to breathe, and we want to activate those core muscles in order to stabilize. So starting off, just nice and easy on your back. From here, you can put hands underneath, and then the goal is that we're going to flatten into those hands. Ideally, neck is rested, staying flattened into those hands. We're just going to go up and down. This is going to be kind of level 1, just nice and easy, making sure that you can still talk, you can still use those muscles as you're going up. From here, if that's pretty easy, you're going to go up, up, down, down. Same thing, I want low back. If you feel like you're coming here, and especially with that second leg lift, the back is really coming up off the ground where you're really arching. Go back, make sure everything is nice and tight. Lift, lift, down, down. Once that starts to get easy, we are going to go with up, up, and then down the whole way. Again, really making sure that that's not popping up. If you need, you can also have something else underneath there if you want, hands off to the side. Once that one gets easy, we're gonna nice and tight, lifting up, nice and easy, stabilizing on the way down. So from there, up, up, down, down. And then from there, progressions can go to out, both out. So from there, you can even add significantly more. There can be a lot of different leg lifts, but hollow rock is going to be one of those final progressions as far as actually keeping this fully stabilized and moving through those different extremities. You can also start adding in arm movement, different variations that are gonna come along with that. Try those out. That's gonna be kind of that start, just again to get those core muscles active. Definitely can progress that into a strength exercise. If you're going to the point where you're kicking those legs out straight, it's definitely gonna turn into more of an actual core stability strength exercise as opposed to more of just an activation. From there, next one we're going to go through is just going to be a little dead bug. It's going to be very similar, where we're actually going to try and keep that core tucked. We're just going to stay within this position. Arms are going to be up. And then from here, there are many different variations of this, but the goal is that we are going to stay nice and neutral through low back. So first variation is we are just going to go a little bit out, a little bit down. If we want to add in a little bit of rotation, we can do single side. We can also go leg straight, going up and down. Or we can even go where we're coming up and down. Again, trying to get all of those core muscles active. We're adding in a little bit of different rotational stress with those. There's going to be so many different variations of dead bugs, a lot of different levels, but the goal is that we're staying kind of in that same hollow body position and we're adding in those different movements. With all of these exercises, I want fatigue. I want you to go to where form is starting to go a little bit and we're starting to kind of get away from that. So from there, we're going to go into a little bit of a plank. You can go straight arm, you can go onto elbows. Form is really the big thing that matters. Back should not be all the way arched. I don't want all the way up here. Ideally, everything should be nice and straight. Different variations is you can just go with a hold. You can also go into kind of side plank, depending on the variability of the arm that you want to go to. And you can also go into plank, into side plank, where you're doing some different rotational movements just to try and get all of those little core muscles firing. Again, the big goal is that you're keeping that core nice and stable. You're keeping that nice hollow body, getting everything moving through there. Next one we're going to go through, which is going to be my last one, is really trying to target those little paraspinal muscles. That is a part of our core too. All of these muscles that are around here are going to be a core activation, core muscle issue. So we're going to go band around. There's going to be two variations of this. First one is just going to be a hip hinge. Knees are just going to slightly unlock, low back stays nice and flat as we go forward, and just nice and easy down and up. Depending on where you feel it, you can go even further down, further up. You can also play with tempo. And then next variation is going to be where we're actually trying to round down and come back up. This is going to be a little bit more isolated low back stress, so we're trying to actually work through those paraspinal muscles, getting a little bit of a crunch. That's going to be a little bit more aggressive. Ideally, just keeping that stable spine and just going up and back is going to be the start. But getting a little bit of those kind of postural recruitment muscles is also going to be a very important part. If you're having any low back issues, definitely try those exercises out. And there's so many more. Make sure that you kind of tailor it towards you a little bit, but those are really good starting ones. Try that out, see what you think.